Hello, guys. Good morning. Here I am with my English teaching classes, and I'm here for 10th board exam preparations to help the students, those who are nervous as well as excited about their 10th board English paper. So, I have decided and I have taken this initiative to describe the summary as well as the central idea of each and every chapter that will be quite helpful in this exam journey. So, today I'm going to explain the very first chapter of the book First Flight, that is by G.L. Fluents. And in this chapter, students basically a letter to God is a thought provoking story that reveals the complexities of faith and human nature. Complexities of faith as well as human nature. First of all, the story is about Lencho. The central character is a Lencho, a simple farmer having a deep faith in God. And the story is set in the background of rural Mexico. The story opens with Lencho looking to the sky and hoping for rain to water his ripe cornfield, and his wishes seem to come true as it begins to rain, which Lenchu joyfully describes as coins, symbolizing prosperity. So, this can be the important question that can be asked in the exam, that how does Lenchu describe coins? So, the coins are symbol of prosperity. However, the story shifts very dramatically when the rain turns into a harsh hailstorm that destroys all of the Rancho's crops. With his main source of income gone, now he faces the grim reality of potential poverty and hunger for his family. Now his family has to face poverty as well as hunger. So, despite this, Lancho's faith doesn't waver. He writes a letter to God asking for 100 pesos to replant his field and support his family until the crops can grow again. Now, the local post office workers find Lencho's letter and they are moved by his faith. Led by their kind hearted postmaster, they decide to gather the money. They manage to send Lencho 70 pesos anyhow. Now, the postmaster, understanding the importance of maintaining Lencho's faith, he signs the envelope containing the collected money as if it were God, from God. The next Sunday, when Lencho comes to pick up the money, so without any surprise, as he fully expected, he was expecting that yes, God will send him the money. So when he receives the divine help, he gets angry when he counts the money and he finds it less than he asked for. So he gets very angry and he believes the post office employees must have taken the rest. And he calls them a bunch of crooks. So this is the quite ironical here because the people who helped him actually he's calling them bunch of crooks. Now the story ends reflecting the human nature and faith. Lencho's unshakable belief in God's help sharply contrasted with his quick suspicion of the people around him. He's doubtful about the people. So this illustrates a very complex mix of innocence as well as devotion also. This narrative not only shows the strength of faith but also highlights the irony of distrust among human beings. On one hand, Lencho is having strong faith in God, that is unshakable faith. And on the other hand, this highlights that how much distrust he's having on the human beings. So, the main theme and the central idea of this chapter can be faith and spirituality. The second is innocence as well as devotion. And the third is human kindness and compassion. Yes, the post office workers' decision to collect money and help Lencho highlights the human kindness, human compassion, and despite finding these action, they choose to they choose to contribute their own money to help him, attempting to preserve his faith in God. So this was the chapter, everyone.